What's up guys, this is GaMeAtRoN and welcome back to my channel. This is a video that I have been planning for such a long time. A lot of people asked me to cover, my favorite emulators or games from the past. So we're going to be checking out DGEN, which is a Genesis emulator for the Windows 10. I'll not show you the game while loading up, but you guys can tell which game it is, because majority of you have already played these games. So here's the first game, and I'm sure everybody who's looking at this intro knows what this game is already. So yeah, it's Aladdin, Disney's Aladdin, the best game in my opinion that I played on Genesis. That's a large statement, but I believe it's true for me, at least for me, because I still remember, I love the animation, the actual animated movie. And the story overall has been really near and dear to me. So yeah, we all know this game and the story and everything. It's just beautiful. The first time when I saw this game running, I believe I still remember. I went to the one of the markets near our house, and I went with my brother, and we went to pick up a Nintendo system. The NES console for my nephew, and that was the first time that I saw this game running live, on a television set. This was back in the days, and I was just completely blown away by the graphics, the way the animation was so fluid, and it looked like a real cartoon at that time. So me and my brother both, we were really taken back by how good the graphics were. So cannot believe that now, since time has changed so much, we can actually play the game in the palm of our hand, thanks to the technology nowadays. So let's start. I'll keep on mentioning these small stories because that's how I feel, and every game that I have on my Genesis right now, or on my emulator, there is a story behind that, so I'll share the story along with the gameplay. I mean, everything that I recall about this game is just super nice, super nice. And just look at the animation and everything. They really thought about this game well, and I believe it's one of the best titles on Genesis. Actually, it came out on other systems as well, but I played it on Genesis, the original one. So, of course, I remember it. And it is just amazing. This is, just think of it the way that this is such an old game, but it's still, when you play it up to, even in this time, we are talking 2020, of course, the game, it still holds its magic. I can still feel the same charm that this game had for me, like 20 years, 30 years ago. So it's just amazing. Everything about this game. I believe it has something to do with the powerful storytelling of Disney. They really put a lot of work in this in the Aladdin franchise, and of course we all know the classic story and everything, and then the way they recreated the whole thing. It's still one of the top movies of the animated movies of all times. And just, the ability to have the game playing without any loss of quality, that's really good. Wow, everything is so beautiful about this game. So beautiful. Alright. So what has been, your favorite game of Genesis? I'm sure everybody has their favorite. So for me it was, because to me this is the game, that showed me or showcased what the Genesis, is capable of for me. Because that was the game that made me, purchase the Genesis. So okay, I can make a deal with the merchant. Okay, whoa, let's go. So I've completed the level. I still remember there's like a bonus thing that comes here, so let's quickly go through that. Oh man, that's it. Alright, so moving on. Okay, oh, there's a bonus level. So I'll play as Abu, and I believe I'll, you know, those falling gems or pots, I have to be away from the pots and get the gems. And here we go, we got a gem. And here's another one. Okay. Are we done? Whoa, whoa. Oh, I remember this one. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Come on. Can I? Can I? Whoa. Oh shoot, I didn't see. Oh my goodness. Alright, that's it. So that's for game number 1. Okay, so the next game. I'm sure you guys can tell by the music. It's a very, very, very good game. And I still remember the first time I played it, it was just superb. I was just, you know, shocked at the graphics. They looked so nice, and it was, you know, especially the background effects and everything, it was just very, very good. And if you haven't guessed it, it's... Let's do the drum roll. It's Mickey and Donald in World of Illusion. There we go. Let's start this game. Okay, how do we start? Alright, let's go. So by the way, I'm using DGEN. That's the emulator that I'm using. If there's any other emulator that you guys think is better than this one, do let me know. Because when I tried to use, you know, the Gen Plus or the other, I believe it was another one, Fusion. Fusion was another emulator that I tried to use, and it didn't work that well for me. So there were some scaling issues, and even this one, by the way, it's right now in 4:3 scaling, and that's, I believe that's how it is. It's better in this way, because I tried to use the other scaling method, and it just didn't work. The music and everything about this game was just wow. So Mickey has this power. He's using this cape or blanket or whatever, and he's a wizard, so he can use this and just transform the enemies into flowers and butterflies. And I still remember the sequence, you know, the difference between the foreground and the background. It just blew me away the first time when I saw it. I was like, wow, these are real, you know, this is amazing graphics and all. It was really, really good. So, I mean, I still remember all these games, and honestly telling you, you know, having the ability to play these games through emulators is really something that is unique. And if you're a fan of retro games, I believe you can, you know, really enjoy this. By the way, I don't know why I cannot go. All right, let's go. So I'm in the tree trunk, and I'm right here. I can just transform these guys. You know, it's a fantasy game, so yeah. Okay, so I can just, I don't have to kill everybody. There's the flower thing again. Ooh, oh, there's the so the classic Mickey voice is there. Wow, awesome. Oops, ow. Okay. Ah, okay, so I need to press the petals. They're making like a staircase for me, so I can go from here to here and here, and then I can just jump down. Whee! Okay. Oh, I have another one. This is really awesome. Really, really good. Okay. Oh man, I was about to reach there. Alright, never mind. Okay. There's like an exclamation sign. What is this? Oh, okay. Got it. So it was a warning sign letting me know. Okay. So, what are the games that you play on your GPD WIN2 with the emulators? And what are your favorite emulators on the GPD WIN2? By the way, if you guys know another emulator that works best for Genesis, do leave a comment for me, and do leave me a link if you already know where to get it and how to set it up. I would really appreciate that, because I was having a lot of trouble, finding this emulator which worked, better for me. So yeah, because most of the emulators, you can play them, but they have scaling issues on the GPD WIN2. I believe it's not the GPD WIN2, maybe it's just Windows in general. So I don't know. I tried everything, going through the configuration file and trying to set it up. But alright, that's it. So this is Castle of Illusion. Let's move on to the next game. Alright, so the next game that I'm going to be playing, I don't think so I need to say much. The music is iconic. It's just awesome. So Pink Goes to Hollywood. This is a game that I remember. Back in the days, I remember going to. I took a trip. It was like a road trip. We went with my parents. I went to another city, and while we were over there, we went to one of the markets in the evening time, and at that time I was just into I was new into Genesis, and I still remember when I saw. I never expected, it was a very old city, so I never expected to see, a game store over there. But I still remember that I saw, a shopkeeper selling games. And when I saw him having, Genesis games, I was like, I need to pick up something. And he didn't have a lot of different games. It was just like 2 or 3 maybe. And this is one of them. So I never actually finished this game. What am I doing? I never finished this game, but I remember this game very near and dear to me, just because of the fact that there's a story associated with it, and I still remember the good times we had on that family trip. So of course, Pink Panther. There's who doesn't like Pink Panther? It's one of the favorite cartoon characters of all times. So I'll show you something funny. So if I stand on the tree, it starts tickling me. Yeah. Oops. Okay. So I remember there were like bats and vampires and ghosts in this game. Oops. Okay. Because it's it's such a small platform. It's not giving you much space. So I don't know. I tried my best. Okay. Am I going in the right direction? Where am I going? So I could. Okay. Oh, okay. So I need to go on top of that one. Man, it's just such a small, and there's. Okay. Okay. So I came here and I got the heart. Okay, and now where am I supposed to go? This is annoying right now. Okay. Moving on to the next game. And this game, oh my god. I cannot tell you guys how much I love this game. The original Golden Axe. Alright, so the first time I saw this, it was in an arcade. When I first saw it, back in the days, that I remember I actually thought that I would purchase an arcade machine, and this is the time when I was a, I was a kid. I didn't have any real money, we were just getting some, little amounts of money every month. I was adamant that I'm gonna one day purchase this arcade machine which has this really cool game, and I cannot tell you that first time when I saw this game, what were the feelings, because I was like, this is amazing, the graphics and everything. For me, I've always been a fan, of graphics. Real good graphics, they always appeal to me. So yeah. Oh, I still remember the different colored enemies in this game. They were brightly colored, they're like neon almost. Oops. Oh yeah. And then you get those little imps. There you go. Oh. Doing, doing, doing. Okay, I got magic. Oh, I can ride this. By the way, I never figured out what kind of a bird, animal, dragon hybrid is this thing. It looks like it has the face of a bird, and then it has the tail of a dragon. So, go figure. Oh boy. Oops. Alright, moving on. So, I'm sure everybody knows this game, and most of the people have already, enjoyed this game growing up. It was an amazing game. Come on, I need to go. Oh yeah, it went away. And by the way, some people ask me what are my favorite emulators and what's my thought on playing these games, using emulators. Honestly, to me, emulators have always been like a mixed bag. I like playing games that are, that work perfectly without any frame drop or any kind of, loss of quality. That's how I prefer the game to be, because I don't want to have anything ruining my experience of the way the game actually plays when I played it on the real console. I don't want to don't do that. I don't like that. Should I use my magic? I think so. It's time. There we go. Wow. So this is my magic spell. Oops. Oh, I got clubbed. I can still do this. Oh boy. Can I just kill you for the sake of the video? Would you let me do that? There you go. Alright, so this is the game. Oh, I still remember the screen. I hated these little imps. They were so fast, and you could... Can I kill you? Okay, I got 2 of them, so good. They just come and they go so fast, and it's very hard to, capture the magic. Our sworn enemy, Death Adder, is in his castle. What kind of a name is this? Death Adder? Okay. Well, it is a game in the 90s, so yeah. But I really love this game. This is, oh, it's like you're like a raspberry. So we had blueberry, we had green apple, or I don't know, grape, and now we have raspberry. So really funky colors for all these enemies. This emulator, by the way, it represents the game perfectly. There is no loss of quality, and that's what I like about this. So there's like no, oh wow, there's like no loss of frame or anything. I still, this is how I remember the game originally on the Genesis, and that's how it is being played. So I will be trying other emulators, by the way, on other systems. Let me know which one you want me to cover next. So this is, right now this video is just about Genesis, so yeah. And these are, of course, there are, you know, so many other games. There are so many great games on the Genesis. It has a huge library, and you know, you cannot just, it's very hard to choose. Oh boy, it's very hard to choose, you know, one from the other. But I just, you know, decided to go with these games because these are the games that I remember playing the most on my Genesis. Oh boy, that little bimbo. There you go. Oh, look at my dragon. Can I burn you? Really? How can I? Once, at least. Yeah, there you go. Beep beep. Oh, it's always one step ahead of you. Can I? Oh man. And once you move forward, you cannot go back and pick up anything you've left behind. Oh shit. Oh man. Should I do something or... Really? You bastard, with my dragon run away. God. Let me just... That's what you guys deserve. Come on. You pissed the old warrior now. How about some magic? By the way, while I was trying desperately, you know, to have the game run on 16:9, you know, just to fill the frame, I believe this is the best way you can play the game, which is, you know, the 4:3, the old TV style resolution or scaling, because this is the real way. These games were never, you know, fully stretched out, or they were not widescreen. So I believe this is the actual representation of the game itself. That's it. I'm gonna leave this game right here, right now. Alright, on to the next game. And this is another one of my favorites. In terms of animation, I would say after Aladdin, I believe this is the game that had the most well-drawn animation. So this is Pitfall. By the way, you might have noticed the A button here, it's sticking. I don't know why. I need to fix this one. Maybe it needs some cleaning up or something. I don't know exactly. But yeah. So this is a dark game, if I remember. Yes. Need to brighten it up a little. I need to check my controls. Okay. Alright, let's go. Come on, it's on the opposite. And this game, of course, Pitfall is a classic, of course, back from the days of Atari 2600. Everybody knows Pitfall, but it's like kind of like Indiana Jones and Tarzan, I would say, put together somehow. You're swinging on, you know, vines, and you're jumping off trees and pitfalls and stuff, and yeah. Whoa, come on! What am I doing wrong in this game? Okay. So I can go from here to here. Look at the graphics. I mean, I still remember this. Yeah. So I can go from here. I think so I can go here as well. I can get rid of the monkeys and get the heart. That gives me life. And I can swing by the vines. And okay. So I can go from... Oh yeah, oh shoot! Woo! Okay, here we go. Okay, I can go from here, collect the coins, go from here, take the... Okay. This game is just amazing, amazing. Everything I like about this game, the graphics and the movement, you know, it's so smooth and everything. So yeah, it's just wonderful. Oh man. So I cannot go from there, I need to come down. And it's funny, you know, that I still remember the way this game used to play, and I still remember playing this game, of course, you know, at length. And the way this game is situated. Everything is situated, where I have to go, what I have to do. I still remember. It's just like, you know, riding a bicycle, you just don't forget it. I believe it's because the long hours we used to put in these games, simply because of the fact that there was nothing called game saves at that time. So once you switched on your console, you were supposed to play the game in one session, and then when you switch it off, that was it. The progress was gone. I believe there were some games which were having like cheat controls, so you could, you know, play the game even as, you know, like a level code or something you used to get. Can I? Okay. So I need to swing from the vine like Tarzan. And here's another one. And here's another one. Okay. So I need to go from here. Oh, shoot. Okay, so I can go from here. Whew. These games, they bring back a lot of memories. A lot of memories. So, by the way, I'm playing this game like, you know, okay. Oh shoot. So it used to jump. Damn it. Come on, really? Alright, this button is not helping me. So that's it. I'm not gonna continue with this. These are the games that, you know, made our childhood or our teenage, you know, for some of us. But these were the games that really made a difference in our lives back in the days. So sometimes it's, you know, really good to go back and play these old games instead of the modern AAA games, the shooters, the you know, the Call of Duties and everything. So to me, these games are very, very important for me. I love these games and I keep on playing them. This is the first emulator that I've covered. I believe in the past I did like 2 or 3 videos for emulation. Let me know what you guys think. If you want me to cover more games, you know, retro games, let me know and I'll do that in the upcoming videos.